You can never really trust people. You could just always expect something to go down that will make you say, you know what? I despise trusting humanity. And if there's one piece of humanity I'ma always distrust, and I think everyone can agree with me, are landlords. We already got to deal with your scummy activity of trying to sell us like a home or an apartment that looks good and is luxury and it's $2,000 a month, but it ain't worth nothing. And you know, we all have beef with landlords, but when a landlord is pretending to be choked over the phone, it creates a little bit of a problem. A Colorado landlord was caught on camera falling to the floor and claiming she was being assaulted by her tenant who stood back watching the charade unravel. In a now viral video, landlord Lisa Anderson, terrible name, who also goes by the name Elizaveta Anderson, terrible alternate name, suddenly drops to the floor during a confrontation with a tenant, Vontiz Wild. Oh my God, she's choking me. Oh my God, she's hurting me. Oh my head. She then goes to cry out as if in pain and calls Wines a psycho. Oh my God, she hurt me so bad. Anderson claimed after she got up off the ground, I'm gonna press charges against her, she says aloud as she holds her phone. Anderson then sensationally claimed Wines pushed her and she banged her head on the table. What she didn't realize is that Wines' son was filming the entire episode, including the moments before she collapsed. Now, with all intents and purposes, I have not watched this, but given the description of a lifetime, I'm pretty sure I'm in for a treat.
After what you want, bro?
I do not touch you.
You tweaking?
Oh my God,
This
she's
is a barbershop. Yeah.
Lock up. Lock up. Lock the white woman up. Ain't nobody choked you. She ain't even touched you. She barely breathed on you. Ooh, you bitch.
She's hurting me.
Really?
Ooh.
Really?
White women tears. White women tears.
That's when I started gagging.
Yeah. She's pushing me. She's kicking me out. Get the guys out.
Get the white women tears. Lock up. Get out of here. She gonna lose that job as a landlord. Staying fast. And I needed to have it ASAP. Hold the Rocky. Cause why? This is what happens when you want to use that whiteness to get away with something. Because if you put on the news, tenant chokes out landlord in a fit of rage over rent, because I'm certain this got something to do with rent, because anything that involves a landlord and a tenant got something to do with rent. You can't sit here and do this and not expect somebody to believe, damn, this lady that choked out her landlord. I'm so glad this got recorded, because if it didn't, she would have been so screwed.
Get the guys. Oh my God, she's a psycho. She's a little psycho and pushed me out.
And she dying laughing, just sitting there. It's like, this lady just fell on the ground and started yelling.
And you record this. Michael, get the guy here. I'm gonna go do the garage door. Oh my God. She hurted me so bad, I'm gonna press charges against her.
You know what? Flag on the play. White women tears, an abusive use of the police, 50 million yard penalty. Consequence, she gotta lose that job as a landlord because you are untrustworthy. You are somebody who was trying tooth and nail to be portrayed as the victim, but you trying to set somebody up. You sick in the head. That lady ain't even nowhere near you. Talking about some, get the guys over here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You lying bitch. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
And pushed me up front, so I hit my head on this chair table. Oh my goodness gracious. Who are these people? Get the guy here.
Wow.
We're gonna get the remote control down. I came nicely to ask us, and
I'm waiting for like the part where she look up and see Buddy record, and she got like that dick look on her face, like, because I'm just waiting for that part. That part specifically gonna have me wheezing. I need that.
Really? That's crazy.
You pushed me. You pushed me over there. My son is recording everything. Oh my God, this is not normal. You want to live here for free, and I didn't need to get the remote garage.
You barged in here.
You told that to police after they saw you. Yeah, I didn't touch you.
Nobody touched you when you fell out on the floor. It's on video.
Yeah, we got you in 4K Ultra HD, bro.
Dude got him in 4K Ultra HD. Glad to know that I was right. The tense ordeal reportedly began when Anderson got upset that Wines did not pay her rent earlier than his due date. Listen, if the rent due on the 1st, I don't have to pay it on the 27th. Like, let's be clear here. I mean, it's good courtesy to pay your rent early. That way you ain't got to be like dealing with it during the first of the month. But like, if it's due on a certain day, I can pay it on that day and it wouldn't be late. It wouldn't be past due. It would be on time. Duh. She explained to CBS News that she began renting a townhouse in Aurora from Anderson in November. Her lease required rent to be paid by noon on the first of every month with a $110 late fee for any delayed payments, according to supporting documents. Because it's great to have those on file. But Wines claimed that Anderson would often pressure her to pay before the due date, sharing text messages in which the landlord would ask rent days early. Every single month, she would text a couple days early to try to get me to pay early. Every time Wines said that she would pay early because she had the funds. When she didn't pay the rent by February 28th, though, Wines said Anderson texted her warning that she would be changing the locks. I kind of thought she was trying to intimidate me because she had been texting me a lot prior. I was completely shocked. Wines said, claiming that she was not given any chance to pay the late fee before Anderson tried to change the locks. Wait, am I crazy? The 28th is not the 1st. You know how like every first is like, wake up, it's the first of the month. Or like, it's the first of the month. I'm about to vibe for no reason. You can't sit here and do this. You got with late fee. See, this is why no matter what, everybody hates landlords for that specific reason. The landlord could be seen in the doorbell camera that day telling Wines, if you don't have this door open, I'm going to have a locksmith open it and you'll pay for it, which is crazy. Then on March 1st, Wines said Anderson arrived unannounced to deliver an eviction notice. It was even 12:15 p.m., yet she showed up with the notice. She had that ready, willing, and just ready to stick on your door. It was then that the viral confrontation began, which Wines said started when Anderson pushed past her into the house and faked her fall into the dining room. She said the incident triggered an anxiety attack, causing her to turn away when Anderson collapsed. Wines said that she and her son have since moved out of the townhouse, making her feel a lot more safe. Still, she said she remains uneasy about the ordeal as Anderson doubled down on her claims Wines injured her. This is one of them scenarios where, maybe we leave like a strong review to make sure like everybody's aware, like, hey, if you rent from this person, you're gonna have to deal with some shit. And it's some shit that really isn't going to benefit you in any capacity and will lead to a fucking headache. She actually went to the police on March 10th around 2:30 p.m. claiming to be me, and the police sergeant called me because they thought I was there in the main lobby waiting to speak to an officer. So wait a fucking minute. You try to con the lady out of money early. You try to con her with a late fee. You try to con her with an eviction notice. You try to set her up to be arrested for beating you. And then you go to the cops trying to pretend to be her. This lady is now walking around with a boot and crutches from this fake fall. Among the many comments on the video was one woman claiming she is the victim of her BS as well. Because of course, when you get one story about one landlord, you get 15 others about a landlord. Their screen grabs of the text messages to the reporter showed unhinged ramblings from Wines before she accused the journalist of being fake news. She also repeated her claims that Wines pushed me and tried to spray my face. This is the landlord, I guess, speaking to a reporter.
We reached out to landlord and tenant lawyer Stephen Flaxman to learn more about Colorado landlord laws.
A late fee cannot be charged until the 7th calendar day of the month. So if a landlord is charging you a late fee for paying on the 2nd of the month, that's an improper charge.
We spoke with Lisa Anderson, who declined an interview request.
Wait. Time absolutely the fuck out. Hi, my name's Kennedy Cook, and I'm a reporter with CBS Colorado. I'm reaching out regarding a story with Mrs. Vontes Wines. We just spoke with Miss Wines regarding her previous living situation with you, and I was wondering if you would have the availability to talk further. Looking forward to hearing from you. What's the purpose of it? She violated the lease agreement, didn't pay rent, didn't pay XL Energy more than $1,500 in debt, physically assaulted me, and criminal charges are being processed as we speak. I guess she's scared, so she attempted to reflect the narrative. How do I even know you are who you are? Grammar is not everybody's strong suit right now. Sorry, I can't trust anyone. Miss Wines provided supporting documents, photos, and videos stating otherwise, and we wanted to offer you the opportunity to do the same. We could schedule the interview at a new station if that would make you feel more comfortable. Let me know. Otherwise, LOL. I guess look at the video again. She pushed me and attempted to spray in my face. Police is on it. Don't ever contact me again to harass with this false narrative. If she paid XL and pay her rent, let her prove you that. No wonder she run away from responsibility. Grammar is not everybody's strong suit. Thank you for your time. Don't you ever contact me. I will post all this on social media so they know who you truly are. False fake news. You know how when you see something and you hear about it and you just don't believe it and they show you, no, it's actually how we described. This is how I feel right now. I'm gobsmacked that somebody could continue this lie so effortlessly. Smuggle Nuts has been put to shame. We now have Landlord Elizabeth, and she is the one who will truly reign supreme on everyone who's created false stories to paint themselves out to be the victim when video evidence says, nah, you just some dumbass bitch who's a scummy landlord.
That is certainly not allowed. I think that is probably a textbook case of a wrongful removal or improper eviction.
I need everyone to collectively walk away from this all agreeing with me. I know we are all divisive creatures. We get into our tit for tats from time to time and it gets a little aggressive, but I think we can all agree landlords fucking suck.